Well, good morning. We're continuing on with the commentary in the book of Psalms, and we've reached Psalm 81. And this is a psalm of Asaph, and it's a psalm to the chief musician upon Gittith, a psalm of Asaph. Sing aloud unto God, O strength. Make a joyful noise unto the God of Jacob. Sing aloud unto God, sing praises, and make a joyful noise unto our God, the God of Jacob. Take a psalm and hear the timbrel, the pleasant harp with the psaltery. Blow up the trumpet in the new moon in the appointed time of our solemn feast day. For this was a statute of Israel and a law of the God of Jacob. Sing loudly with drums and timbrels and harps. Blow the trumpets. Come and join in the celebrations at the full moon, the new moon, and all of the other festival feasts. God has commanded these times of joy in the laws of God of Israel. Numbers 10:10 clearly says, On the day of your gladness also, and at your appointed feasts, and at the beginning of your months, you shall blow the trumpets over your burnt offerings and over the sacrifices of your peace offerings. They shall be a reminder of you before your God. I am the Lord your God. This he ordained in Joseph for a testimony when he went out through the land of Egypt, where I heard a language that I understood not. He gave us these celebrations to remind us of God's war with Egypt, hearing a language we originally did not understand, where we were slaves for 420 years. I removed his shoulder from the burden. His hands were delivered from the pots. I heard an unknown voice that said, Now I will take away the burden of your shoulders. I will free your hands from their heavy tasks. You called in trouble, and I delivered you. I answered you in the secret place of thunder. I proved you at the waters of Meribah. Selah. You cried out to me when you were in trouble. And I answered you at Mount Sinai with thunder and lightning, where I gave you the law. I tested and proved you at Meribah, where you complained that there was no water. I gave you abundant water, cascading out of the rock. Stop, pause, and think about these things. Verse 8, Hear, O my people, and I will testify unto you, O Israel, if you will hearken unto me. Listen to my people, and I will testify unto you. If you attune your ears and listen to my voice, there shall no strange god be in you, neither shall you worship any strange god. You shall not make or worship any other gods in Israel, otherwise disaster shall come forth upon you. I am the Lord your God, which brought you out of the land of Egypt. Open your mouth wide, and I will fill it. I am the Lord your God, which brought you out of Egypt and delivered you from your enemies, walking you across the Red Sea on dry land, to a land I promised to be your eternal inheritance. But my people would not hearken to my voice, and Israel were none of me. So I gave them up unto their own heart's lusts, and they walked in their own counsels. But my people refused to listen to my voice, and Israel turned their back on me. So I allowed them to follow their own heart's lusts and desires. They walked in their own ways, ignoring my laws and my statutes, thinking that no judgment would come upon them. Verse 13, Oh, that my people had hearkened unto me, and Israel had walked in my ways. If Israel had obeyed God and walked in his ways, then there would not have been a disaster in Israel on the 7th of October 2023. But they worshipped a Buddha at the music festival in the Israeli desert. So God allowed judgment to come down upon them. God is consistent with his word. You go against him, you get punished. Verse 14, I should have subdued their enemies and turned my hand against their adversaries. The haters of the Lord should have submitted themselves unto him, but their time should have endured forever. I could have easily subdued their enemies, If they had obeyed my commandment and listened to my voice. But the rebellious ones refused to submit to my laws, and their lives were shortened. He should have fed them also with the finest of the wheat, and with honey out of the rock should I have satisfied you. If you had been obedient, he would have fed you with finest foods and the sweetest honey in abundance.